Good morning, children. So, the lesson we are going to learn today is called The Snake and the Mirror, and it is by Y.K. Muhammad Bashir. Without any delay, let's get to know who is Y.K. Muhammad Bashir and what are his major works. So, Y.K. Muhammad Bashir. He is fondly remembered as Beppu Sultan, and he is a humanist, freedom fighter, novelist, and a short story writer hailing from Kerala. He is noted for his disarmingly down to earth style of writing that made him equally popular among literary critics as well as the common man. His notable works include Balyakalasakhi, Shabdangal, Pathumayude Aadu, Madhilugal, and many more. He was awarded the Padma Shri in 1982 and in 1994 he left the world. So, now let's get into the theme of the story. What exactly are we going to learn today? The Snake and the Mirror, a humorous narrative, is based on the theme of human vanity and fears and how they affect people. Man is so proud of his physical beauty that at times he is often foolish and stupid in his attempts to estimating himself. So that is what exactly the story tells about. So now let's get to know what exactly the story deals with. The story is a subplot with us in a subplot. The writer tells us about a homeopathic doctor who told him a story. The snake and the mirror, as the title suggests, are the two most crucial characters in the narrative. When this homeopathic doctor came upon a snake, the serpent bit him. The snake became more interested in its reflection in the mirror, and the doctor's life was saved. Furthermore, a doctor in this novel remembers a time in his adolescence when he was a single. On a sweltering summer night, the doctor arrives at his compartment and persuades while deep in thought. The doctor was in the middle of it when he was suddenly attacked by a snake, which landed on him. The doctor went into shock, but the snake quickly noticed its reflection in a mirror and moved towards it. The snake appeared to be more interested in its reflection than the doctor. As a result, the doctor's life was preserved. Now, let's see few pictures that would depict the story itself. So you can see this is a room and the doctor is sitting in front of a mirror deep in his thoughts, or he is seemed to be reading something. Then you can see the snake and how it is so much captured by its own reflection that it is staring in the mirror. And by the time the snake was so much lost in the mirror, in its appearance, in its reflection, the doctor escapes, or that's how the doctor saves his life. So you can see how a simple situation, a simple narrative have showed so much depth, or have showcased so much depth into the reader's mind. Now let's go into the summary. The writer tells us a story that he heard from a homeopathic doctor, and similarly, the story rotates around the two factors of the snake and the mirror. Moreover, in the story, the doctor reflects on a day in his youth when he was unmarried. The doctor reaches his compartment on a hot summer night, and then he persuades in deep thought. In the center of it, the doctor had a sudden clash with a snake as it dropped on the doctor. The doctor drove into shock, but soon the snake saw its contemplation on a mirror and made a move towards it. It appears that the snake was also more eager in his reflection than the doctor. Accordingly, the doctor's life was saved. This is a story about a homeopathic doctor and how he and his life was saved because this snake, or a threat, was captured by its own beauty. Furthermore, the doctor reached back in his compartment after completing in his dinner at a cafeteria. The room was dark as there was no electricity. The doctor also took off his suit and the shirt. There existed two windows in the room that were unlocked by him. After relaxing on a chair, the doctor took a medical book to glance. On the table, there was a huge mirror and a lantern. Proper to the immense summer warmth, it was too heated for the doctor to take a nap. After relaxing on a chair, the doctor took a medical book to glance. So, after thinking and after reading, suddenly this snake appeared in front of him. So, It was so much, or it was a threat to the doctor who was in his room. All the windows were locked, so it was a close call for him. But only the snake's obsession with itself saved the life of the doctor. This is the exact summary or the crux of the story. In conclusion, The Snake and the Mirror fully highlights the fact that someone should not be so much proud of oneself because of whatever God has gifted to them. Without any support, you are nothing. The time he realized that God had recalled the snake who just left without hurting him, the summary of the lesson tells that no one should be overconfident about something because everything we have is by grace. So, grace of God. So, every time you don't need to show it off. You must know that overconfidence and pride sometimes lead to deformation of success. The same thing happens in the story. The doctor was very proud of his achievement that he became arrogant and overconfident, which leads to the bad thing. After the snake incident happened to him, he realized that the true importance of life and also realized how badly he was behaving. Just when he realizes everything, he decided not to be ignorant at all and will just live life with happiness without overly proud of himself. Sometimes in life, after getting success, some people just forget about everything and want to enjoy success only. They sometimes behave arrogantly and aggressively in success, but they must understand the real meaning of success is not behaving arrogantly but sharing your happiness and success with everyone. So it is the story is a prime example of how not to be overconfident whenever you have everything. So this is the entire lesson about it is about being content with whatever you have. At the same time, it is also about being grounded with your success, not being blind about your success, but acknowledging that whatever you have achieved in life was because of all the hard work you have done. So be content with it, but never be overconfident or overpowering to others. So I hope you have learned the lesson. I hope you have all understood what exactly the writer is trying to say here. The writer is trying to put inside our head. So thank you for listening. Have a nice day.